Everyone, I'm Painting Han. Today, we'll be drawing some beautiful autumn leaves. On my way back from the nearby mountain, I picked up some lovely fallen leaves. I brought back various kind of leaves, but we'll be drawing just three types today. Look at that. Looks so beautiful, right? Okay, before we start, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. For today's painting, we'll be using yellow, orange, brown, some indigo, and magenta. Okay, and let's start by sketching. I'll be using a 2H pencil. We'll be begin with the yellow leaf. Keep the center and overall size of the leaf in mind and take your time as you sketch it. Don't worry about making the shape look exactly like the real leaf. Don't worry about it. Leaves and flowers in nature comes in all sort of unique shapes. So it's perfectly fine if your is not an exact match. Just to try to draw the main features, okay? For example, these leaves have pointy tips, so make sure to include that detail. Next, I'm drawing the maple leaf. I told you don't worry about if the shape of the uh, these leaves is not an exact match. Just to let it flow naturally, okay? Okay, next one. We don't have enough space, so I picked one leaves. So draw the center of the leaf and the edge areas. Once the sketch is complete, we'll move on to coloring the yellow leaf. First, apply water to your paper. You need enough water. It will help the colors blend smoothly. Mix yellow with a touch of orange and red to create the color we'll be using. Now I'm using just a deep yellow. Start by brushing on a light orange layer and add a deeper orange, yellow orange on top to create dimension. And then use brown to the edge of the leaves to the pointed tips. I'm just touching the tip area with dark brown. I mix orange and brown smoothly. I'm just use the tip of the brush area. Next one, apply water on the paper, and we will use a pinkish orange shade of leaf. I'll be working with orange, yellow, and brown for this leaf. I'm making the colors. Start with a light pinkish orange, then uh, then layer on a slightly darker color, and finally paint the edge with brown to show the pointed tips, just like we did with the before leaves. I'm taking a little bit uh, dark orange and put on the first layer. Now I'm using the tip of the brush area and just touching the leaves with the darker orange color, and change the brush, very fine brush, using a fine brush and the point edge area. I'm adding red dark color put on the center of the lip area and blend nicely. I'm gonna adding orange color on the yellow lip, and still the paper has water, so colors will be blend nicely. For the base of the leaves, I'm going to use the tip of the knife and gently scratch the paper surface. It will make some dark lines. While this effect may not be very prominent with light yellow, it's a useful technique to show branches or grass. Just to try it. Next, we will move on to the maple leaf. Start by applying a base layer with a light yellow, light red, sorry. And then add darker red to draw the veins. Use a soft brush stroke to blend the colors seamlessly. Okay? Carefully paint the pointed edges of a leaf with your brush until you are satisfied with how it looks. Repeat the same process for the other maple leaves. Now we are trying to second maple leaves. Taking your time to add details as needed. For the stem, mix brown and a bit of red and paint it with confident and flowing strokes. I mean, moving strokes. If you mix brown and quinacridone magenta, you can get a deep and strong brown for drawing the veins. Finally, we are going to add shadows and depths. So mix burnt umber and indigo or burnt umber mix ultramarine deep. So we can get a dark navy colors. Use this to paint the shadow under the lid. Considering that shadows may vary in length depends on the sun's position. So don't worry if the shape of your shadow is not an exact match. Just let it flow naturally. We cannot find the exact same shape of the shadow or original shape of the lips shape. Okay. Finally, use a fine brush to go over the lip veins once more and touch up any areas that need a bit more detail or a dark tone. Add softer touches where the lip might be damaged and let your brush dance lightly to create natural movement. Just to try touching on the paper lightly. Okay, today's our autumn leaf painting is complete, almost complete. I hope you are happy with your work. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe and share your comment. See you in the next video. Bye bye.